I am Daniel Madison. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me when you could be doing better things. Thanks. Over the past few months, I've suffered a little bit with confidence issues. Now, I know it's something that almost everybody on the planet deals with, and I guess I've dealt with confidence issues for a long time, for all my life. And in thinking about it, I realized that I've got quite a unique way of dealing with confidence and building, finding and maintaining confidence. And I thought I'd just turn my camera on and just kind of talk about it. So I'm going to take you guys to the sunroom with me, and I'm just going to talk about what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling right now about confidence, how to build confidence, how to maintain it. If I help one person, then that's a win for me. So let's go. So I recently made a video called Creative Struggles, and I filmed it from a very similar angle to this, and I really liked the the lighting, the way it feels. So I thought I'd set up, this might become a regular spot for me to talk about things like this, I think. The Madison sunroom. Ha! I am the king of cards. I'm the king of cards. This is something that I tell myself on a daily basis, and it links back to a video that I made not too long ago, maybe a year ago, called I Am the Best. That video was so deep and so layered from so many different reasons. It was very carefully structured, and it was built as not only as a truthful and honest video about how I give myself confidence and how I maintain and manage my confidence, but it was also a prelude, is that the right word? It was kind of a teaser for a bigger project that was in the works called Erdnase by Madison, in which I would say I am better than Erdnase and I can prove it. The original quote, by the way, was Erdnase is a but obviously that wasn't very nice. So basically, in that video, I am the best, I tell myself that, because if I don't believe that I'm the best, then nobody else is going to believe that I'm any good. Neither. And it gives me confidence, which is what I'm going to talk about in this video, like how I get confidence and how I maintain it. But in that video, I am the best. Basically, the message was, I'm the best Daniel Madison. There's nobody out there who is better than me at being me. There are plenty of imitators and plenty of people who are influenced, and I love to see that. But nobody is better than me at being me. So I am the best. I'm the best me that I can possibly be. And although that wasn't true over the past 2 years, or maybe not true, but although I've kind of failed myself on believing that over the past 2 years, I do live by that. So when I call myself the king of cards, it's the same thing, but it's kind of an updated statement to trick myself, to trick my mind into believing that I'm good, into a way of building my confidence. Confidence itself, I've always believed that confidence is fake. It doesn't exist. Having confidence and finding confidence itself is very deceptive because it doesn't exist. And bear in mind, this is just the way that I feel and the way that I think about confidence itself. And it comes from quite a deceptive place, because I never in my life had confidence. And even now, I feel like I don't really have confidence. It's more of a trick, a way of tricking myself into thinking that I am confident, and therefore I am confident. At the start of my teenage years, with the death of my grandfather and the separation of my parents, these things kind of affected me and my sister in quite big ways. And one of the coping mechanisms for me was to become obsessive about things that would just take my mind away, and one of those things was playing cards, or more cheating at cards, because I was in a position where family needed money, I needed money, and the only skills that I really had were deceptive skills. And it was in my teenage years where I realized that was something that I was really good at, being deceptive. I can't really talk too much about the things that I did, self-incrimination and all that. But card cheating and wanting to cheat at cards and make money that way became a huge obsession of mine. But confidence itself, left. It was never there. I can't remember the last time that I was actually confident, but I knew that I had to be in the situations that I was putting myself in. So the only way that I could find confidence and be confident was to fake it, was to lie about my confidence, was to showcase and put a show on and pretend that I was confident. So basically it was just acting. I was acting confident, therefore I was confident. And still today, that is still the trick that I use. And it has tricked my mind over the years into thinking and believing that I am a confident person. And this obviously doesn't apply to everybody, and it's not going to apply to everybody, and it won't work for a lot of people. It's the way that it works for me. It's how I find and maintain confidence. So in this new kind of life of exposure and kind of sharing things with you, I don't know what I'm going to even talk about most of the times that I turn the camera on, but I've got to do it. I've got to turn the camera on and start talking and share what's going on in my mind, for the very simple reason that if something I'm saying might help one person, then that's a success for me. That's a win. So I do get asked a lot about confidence and how you find confidence, the confidence to perform, the confidence to approach people in performances, the confidence to put yourself out there and expose yourself. And the truth is, I'm not a confident person, and I don't have confidence, or at least I don't have real confidence, whatever that is. I have a fake version, my own version of confidence. If I tell myself enough that I am confident, that I am the best, that I am the king of cards, then I start to believe it in a few different ways, and I start to act it, and I start to portray it, and then other people around believe it, and that's what they see and that's what they believe. But really what's going on inside, it's all a structure, it's all part of a plan, it's all kind of a strategy to just maintain confidence and maintain what I'm doing and stay focused and believe in myself and believe in what I'm doing. You don't necessarily need other people to believe in you if you believe in yourself to begin with. Now, there's a huge difference between those two things, between confidence and self-belief. I have 100% self-belief. I believe that I can achieve whatever I set out to achieve. It's a different thing to the confidence it takes to do things. And confidence applies itself to me very specifically, as it will to a lot of people watching who perform with playing cards, who perform magic, sleight of hand for people, because it's one of those things where it's such an important thing to be skillful at. If you're not entirely skillful at sleight of hand, if you're not close to expert level, I'm close to even saying if you're not an expert, you shouldn't perform. And having the confidence to perform some sleight of hand and some magic, you need a lot of confidence, especially when it could all go wrong at any second. Like sleight of hand is so it can go wrong at any time, any move. So you need confidence. It's a huge part of it. And the reason I wanted to share this, the way I feel about this, is because I think there's going to be a lot of people out there who, like me, have been held back by confidence, or are being held back by confidence. And I knew that if I let my troubles with confidence hold me back, then they would always get the better of me and I would never win that battle. So my way around it was to fool myself, so trick myself into believing that I have confidence. And now I guess I do have, it's unfair for me to say that I don't have confidence, because I do now. I'm comfortable and confident with performing, with creation, with a lot of things, but I've been through that struggle, and it's still there in the back of my mind, and it's still here. And I still, even though I probably don't need to, I still say it to myself every day. I still every day say it to myself. I tell myself I am the best. I tell myself I am the king of cards. I probably don't need to do that, but it gives me confidence and it gives me kind of self-belief. So if I was to give this as advice, I would say the same thing. Like, tell yourself you're the best, because you are the best. You're always going to be the best version of yourself. Even if you're at your worst on that day, that's the best version of yourself that you can give at that moment in time. And when it comes to what you do for a living, like with me, it's playing cards and things that you do with playing cards. For me to be successful and to maintain the success or the level that I have to believe, I have to have that self-belief, and I have to have confidence in my position. And that's why instead of now saying I'm the best, I say I'm the king of cards. I'm the king of cards. And even though I would never say that out loud to people, I would never say I am Daniel Madison, I am the king of cards. Although I would never say that, and I would never tell people that. And which is weird because I'm telling you now, it's always just up here, and it's not an arrogant thing. It's a way of dealing with confidence or lack of confidence. And confidence is just a very important part of anybody's life, whoever you are and whatever you're doing. And so I guess me just being open and honest and sharing the way I feel about this in the hope that it reaches somebody who may be lacking in confidence. Maybe it won't, maybe this is a huge waste of time, but I have to do it. I have to share, I have to believe and have the confidence in thinking or knowing that there's somebody out there who I might be connecting with, and somebody who my advice might reach and might help. And like I said, if I don't do that, then I guess I've lost. Everybody struggles with confidence from time to time. Everybody lacks confidence at time to time. And I guess one thing that helps me, and one thing that should help everybody else, is it happens to everybody and you're not alone. Confidence itself as a subject is something that we could talk about for a long time in loads of different ways. What I've just done, I just wanted to get what was on my mind and what I was feeling. I wanted to get it out and I wanted to share it with you guys. Part of the whole sharing process is very healing for me. It's very rewarding for me. So I guess that's why I wanted to just kind of share those thoughts instead of keeping them in. So any comments and any kind of feedback, and if I've helped in some way, or if you think you can help me with dealing with confidence and finding confidence, let's have a discussion about it. Let's talk. Use the comments section below. Try and spend as much time as I can in the comments section. I will be back very soon with more updates about the meetup. I am doing a meetup very soon, 26th of August. There's a video about it on my YouTube channel. I will be bringing more details very soon. My books, the reprint of How to Cheat at Cards and Devilry and Kill the Architect, they've just arrived. So I'm going to go and unbox them. Maybe make a few videos about those. But right now I don't want to distract from the subject of this video, so let's have a conversation. I'm Madison. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.